Recently, there has been a lot of jargon about climate change politics in the US government. Left-leaning representatives seem to want to push green policies, and fiscally conservative representatives seem skeptical of the lasting impacts environmental regulation will have on the economy. When it comes to climate change, the country is very polarized on the matter, and you, the smart, capable conservative, may be wondering what the future of the country may hold. As a moderate, I do share many of your viewpoints regarding the economy, as well as viewpoints that liberals generally possess. So, I propose that we meet in the middle when it comes to climate change politics. All things considered, I believe that Americans have the moral obligation to combat the effects of climate change by passing green policies that both help the environment without hindering the economy. I think it is reasonable to state that the effects of climate change are real and accelerating quickly with respect to time. Average global surface temperatures have risen 1.6 degrees Fahrenheit in less than 50 years, and sea levels are projected to rise almost a full meter in the coming decades due to the melting of polar ice caps. Humans are responsible for the rapid change in the climate of the Earth, and it causes several species to become endangered or go extinct. Firms' pollution pose a negative externality on the environment, a social cost that is not internalized by individuals themselves. Therefore, it is only ethical to assume the cost humans pose on our surroundings. Corals and other aquatic life are on a rapid decline, as well as polar bears and African elephants, for example. Me and you are responsible for these tragedies. It is our, and only our, responsibility as Americans to restore peace between humans versus the rest of what nature has to offer. Green policies are viewed to the public as very leftist and radical. When one thinks of the green policies, the Green New Deal comes to mind. This is a very radical and likely impossible approach to combating climate change. The proposed Green New Deal states that all buildings and cars must be retrofitted with green technology over a 12-year period. Additionally, the bill even states that high-speed trains should be built in lieu of planes, which will be abolished. Although the latter part of the bill was omitted due to the negative public reaction, it seems that the Green New Deal is far too radical and detrimental to the economy to ever pass, since the estimated cost of this plan could cost tens of trillions of taxpayer dollars. However, there's a more moderate approach to this problem. Pollution permits, tax incentives, and government subsidies are all possible solutions to the issue at hand. A quantity of pollution permits can be set at a desired level by the government, allowing firms to buy and sell permits based on their need to pollute. The efficient distribution of pollution permits obeys the laws of supply and demand, causing companies to internalize the negative externality that they pose on the environment. Green tax incentives are key as well. The government can introduce tax breaks to firms who incorporate green technology in their operations, which promotes further research into green technology. The government can also subsidize research in these areas using taxpayer money wisely to combat the lasting impacts of climate change. All of these approaches will be effective in eventually phasing out carbon emissions in a realistic, smooth, and economically beneficial manner. It is only right for humans to step up to climate change so that sea levels will stop rising, extreme weather will cease to occur, and Earth's wildlife can restore its natural balance. It is very possible for climate change to be addressed in a sensible way. Partake in your civic duty and vote for a sensible representative that will take an intelligent approach to stopping climate change in its tracks. It is simply our duty.